Hello, I'm Luna. Welcome to English with Luna. Today I'm going to tell you a calm and simple story in English. A story about work, confidence, and learning to believe in yourself little by little. This story will help you improve your listening, your vocabulary, and help you feel more natural with English. So, relax, listen carefully, and if you can, repeat the sentences after me. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just follow the story. Let's begin. It is early morning. Daniel stands outside a large office building. People walk past him. Fast steps, coffee cups, quiet conversations. The city is already awake. Daniel looks at the building. Tall, modern, bright windows everywhere. He takes a deep breath, in and out. Today is important, very important. It is his first big presentation at work. His hands feel a little cold. His heart beats faster. He looks at the papers in his bag, then closes the bag again. "You can do this," he whispers softly, but inside he still feels nervous. Daniel walks into the office. The lobby is busy. Phones ring. People talk quietly. Elevator doors open and close. Everything moves fast. He walks toward the elevator, step by step, trying to stay calm. Inside the elevator, he looks at his reflection. His face looks serious, tired, a little anxious. He fixes his shirt, then takes another breath, in and out. The elevator doors open. His floor. He walks into the office. A few coworkers smile at him. "Morning, Daniel. Good luck today. You'll do great." Daniel smiles politely. "Thanks." But his stomach still feels tight. He sits at his desk, turns on his computer, looks at the presentation one more time. Words, charts, notes. Everything is ready. At least he hopes so. He leans back in his chair and closes his eyes for a moment. Outside the window, the city continues moving, fast, busy, alive. Daniel opens his eyes again and quietly says, "Okay, let's try." Daniel looks at the clock. Still a few minutes left, but not many. His coworkers move around the office, typing, talking, walking quickly. Everything feels louder now. Daniel opens his presentation again. Slide by slide, he reads the first sentence quietly, then the second, then stops. "No," he whispers. "If I keep checking, I'll feel worse." He closes the laptop slowly and leans back in his chair, in and out, breathing slowly, trying to stay calm. A coworker walks over. Her name is Mia. "You okay?" she asks softly. Daniel smiles a little. kind of nervous. Mia nods. That's normal. Daniel laughs quietly. Easy for you to say. Mia smiles. I was nervous too the first time. Daniel looks at her. Really? Of course, she says. Everyone feels nervous sometimes. Daniel thinks about that for a moment. Everyone, not just him. The thought helps a little. Mia places a coffee on his desk. For confidence, she says jokingly. Daniel laughs again. A real laugh this time. Thanks. A few minutes later, his manager walks into the office. Daniel, we're ready. Daniel feels his stomach tighten again, but this time not as much. He stands up slowly, takes his laptop, his notes, and one deep breath. In and out. Then he walks toward the meeting room, step by step. The door is open. People are already inside, waiting, talking quietly. Daniel stops for 1 second outside the room, just 1 second. Then he remembers something. You don't need to be perfect, he says softly to himself. You just need to start. And finally, he walks in. Daniel walks to the front of the room. Slowly. Calmly. Everyone looks at him for a moment. His heart beats fast again, but he keeps moving. He places his laptop on the table, connects it. The screen lights up. His presentation appears. For 1 second, the room feels very quiet. Daniel looks around, then takes a deep breath. In and out. Good morning, everyone, he says. His voice is a little nervous, but clear. A few people smile and nod. Daniel continues. At first, slowly, carefully. He looks at his notes often. Sometimes he pauses. Sometimes he repeats a word. But little by little, something changes. He starts feeling more comfortable, more natural. He explains the ideas, the numbers, the plans. And people are listening, really listening. One person nods, another writes notes. Someone smiles. Daniel notices it, and suddenly he feels more confident. Not perfect, but stronger. He speaks a little more clearly now, a little more freely. His shoulders relax. His breathing slows down. Then someone asks a question. For a second, Daniel freezes. Just a second. But then he thinks carefully and answers. Slowly. Honestly. The room stays quiet. Then the person nods. Good answer, they say. Daniel smiles. Thank you. And in that moment, he realizes something. Confidence is not about feeling zero fear. It's about continuing, even when you feel nervous. And now, he is doing exactly that. The presentation continues. But now, Daniel feels different, more calm, more steady. He is still nervous, a little, but the fear is smaller now. His confidence is growing, step by step, word by word. He finishes the final slide. The room becomes quiet again. Daniel looks around, then smiles softly. That's all, he says. Thank you for listening. For 1 second, nobody speaks. Then people begin to clap. Not loudly, but sincerely, warmly. Daniel feels surprised, relieved, happy. His manager smiles at him. Great job, Daniel. Another coworker nods. You explained everything very clearly. Daniel laughs softly. Thanks. Now his shoulders feel lighter. The tight feeling in his stomach is gone. Little by little, the room empties. People stand up, talking quietly. Daniel closes his laptop slowly, still smiling a little. Mia walks over again. See? She says. You did it. Daniel nods. Yeah, I guess I did. He looks out the window. The city is still moving outside. Busy, fast, alive. But inside, he feels calm, proud. Not because he was perfect, but because he tried. Because he continued even when he felt afraid. He takes one deep breath, in and out, and quietly says, Maybe I'm more capable than I thought. Then he picks up his bag, turns off the lights near his desk, and walks out of the office, more confident than before. Thank you for listening. I hope this story helped you feel a little more confident and a little more connected to English. Maybe you feel nervous sometimes too, at work, at school, or when trying something new, and that's okay. Confidence doesn't appear all at once. It grows slowly, step by step, moment by moment, just like Daniel. You can listen to this story again anytime. Repeat the sentences, and take your time. There is no rush. Little by little, your English will become more natural, more comfortable, more confident. And remember, you do not need to be perfect. You only need to continue. Keep going. You're doing better than you think. See you in the next story.